Welcome to the World Public Media channel. According to several economists, the Russian economy was supposed to collapse under the weight of sanctions. Instead, the economy is showing a positive and booming trend. The destabilizing effect on the Russian economy is clearly preposterous and could evolve into positive developments, reported a Daily Economists. Well known after a study of changes in Russia after the implementation of sanctions. According to the report, Russia's GDP contraction slowed in July, prompting analysts to revise their forecasts. According to Russian government data, the GDP contraction at the end of July was only 1.1% compared to the same period last year. In March, after the introduction of tough Western sanctions, analysts predicted a decline in GDP this year of almost 23%. But 6 months later, most forecasts suggest that Russia's GDP will fall by only 4% or even less. According to the first deputy prime minister in dry blood of only about 2%. He also argued and detailed the changing market trends. In these terms, the economic shock of the price increases in March and April has diminished dramatically. This is largely food and to a lesser extent non-food products. Analysts note that the Russian economy is gradually coming back to life thanks to relatively resilient consumer demand and a recovery in industry and investment. Sophia Donor, chief economist for Russia and the United States at Renaissance Capital, was able to tell us more about the overall trend. We are seeing a gradual improvement trend in some sectors, which is a way to stop the market decline in consumer demand and other sectors. In an August 25 report, economists at Renaissance Capital reported that industrial production data was also a pleasant surprise, falling only 0.5% in July. On a 2.3% year-on-year growth in manufacturing, capital investment data was also much better than expected, with investment growing 4.1% in real terms and 21.2% in nominal terms. According to the Ministry of Economic Development, as companies gather to carry out their investment programs despite the sanctions. In addition, Russia has experienced a serious decline in inflation after a sharp rise in consumer prices in the spring. In the past week alone, prices have fallen 0.7%, 54% since the beginning of August. In addition, increasingly positive trends in the labor market can be seen with real wages, averaging slowing their decline. In June 3.2% compared to 6.1% in May, and unemployment remaining at historically low levels for the third consecutive month. In July, according to Anton Tabak, the chief economist of experts, at the current situation justifies a moderate short-term optimism that the country's GDP will not fall below its current level. However, Alexander Shear of the Institute of Economic Forecasting of the Russian Academy of Sciences warns that his positive statistics should not be met with hype, as Russia is still facing a significant and protracted crisis and must continue to take steps to strengthen its economy. Help the channel to grow by subscribing, and especially to click on the notification bell to like the video and leave your point of view in comments.